Yo,
Samaje bro.
Welcome to another episode of the podcast Ya Dimba. This is episode 9, man.
Episode 9, of course. Yeah, we've come a long way actually until we got to our 9th episode.
Manze. Tuseme nini sisi?
Vitu zimekuwa poa. This week was International Week, so the guys have been on a break, playing and representing the countries, so we have lots installed for this episode.
Yeah, man. Last week, our national team played Zambia. That was on Friday.
Up with pale Ya Stadium. Actually, that was the unveiling of the new and refurbished Ya Stadium, Amanimoi International.
Ya Stadium.
Indawa kitu Coca-Cola Stadium. Siliacha kitu Coca-Cola Stadium.
Walikataa hiyo deal, walisema ati we cannot lose nini makelele tu mingi. Hiyo deal ya Coca-Cola.
Pesa tu inapotea hivyo tu rahisi.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola hii ingekuwa si same na Kasarani. It's called the Safaricom Kasarani Stadium, I think. So ni naming na branding. Yeah, ni branding rights, of course. So
naming rights, a lot, of course, come with other things.
Inakam na do. Because a big company like Safaricom, Itaki, equal represented na something which looks like easy my grounds. It has to look nice. The image of the company has to represent the thing it's sponsoring.
Yeah, kweli.
So kama ni Kasarani, of course, wangelipa hiyo sponsorship deal. Wange make sure sindio nambaka ilipakangwa rangi kapakwa nini, it was given like a new look.
Yeah, nakumbuka. But remember, in our next fixtures, I think the qualifiers, African Cup, or is it World Cup, game is on your stadium because we don't have floodlight, man. It have kuchezwa Kasarani.
Kasarani is sawa. It's a good stadium. But my biggest issue is ground kama Ya Stadium inakosa ja floodlights. Wamesema wamefanya refurbishment ati wameeka new changing rooms, wameka maji. Yani basics, mediocrity. Hapo ndo sasa inafika mpaka history uniboni unapata vitu una expect zikue, mnaambiwa ati umeekewa ni kama atukwe ni kama hii stadium ilikuwa watu ni kama hizi tona zako mna change tu hapo wa ground kwa nyasi. Mnaboga na coach mnarudi ground. It's a shame, but saizi nimeona waleka viti all round. Inakapoa surface at least improve.
One thing those sijawaelewa, what's the obsession with the Kenyan flag colors? I mean, angalia study jo. Inaka bendera.
It's owned by the government. It's patriotic. I think it's mimi sina shida now because hizi clubs za Kenya pia ziu tuangusha club. Hakuna club Kenya iko na home ground yake tuseme.
Yeah, true.
So ina have kutegemea on.
But still, mwana study kama Wembley at sasa iko na colors za England.
Zinakuanga by the way, flags zinakuanga.
Alafu another thing, this time the national team played with a white t-shirt. Is it a t-shirt or jersey? Then red shorts. Then kwa socks tuko pia na colors of flag
hapa kando. Patriotism bro. Sasa tutafanya nini?
Tuko creative. Let's be creative, man.
Just hata ni
still lazima utumie all these colors.
Joma ndo wana sponsor nini yetu? Ni Joma mani.
I'm not even sure.
Kapodi zile tu za mchezo. Mimi naongoja ile siku Nike itakuja sponsor, our international jerseys, vitu kama hizo, Adidas. Lakini I guess
tulikuwa na Adidas before, sio nakumbuka.
Well, I guess azizi kuja kama FIFA rankings ziko sijui wapi huko chini.
Tulikuwa na Adidas years ago. Ilikuwa na kapoa.
Kampuni kali. Nakumbuka ilikuwa na stripes hivi. But maybe in due time, maybe if we keep on putting the same performances on the pitch like we did against Zambia,
true.
Maybe one of these big sports brands itakam, maybe ziseme naona mkopoa saizi wacha tu sponsor na hizi majezi.
So game ilikuwa poa, in my opinion. Then Cliff Nyakea aliscore one goal,
yeah.
Then the other one ilikuwa
on goal, I think alita crossi Google Zambia akajitia
akajiweka kitu. So can we credit Cliff Nyakea the goal?
The assist maybe.
The assist. Yeah.
Assist, but like in his West ulikuwa semangati assist. Haiwezi kuwa kama ni on goal. So the team performed okay.
Actually.
It's okay. The only thing as I say from that game, it's hard to see how Kenya wants to play. Hawezi jua kama, because I think we played with a back three, alafu situational times unapata revert back into a two sinye we're high up the pitch. Midfield, I didn't see anything from Iguna. I expected a lot more from him now that he's the captain of Gor Mahia, I think.
He's the captain of Gor Mahia. He's been for like a season, so easy.
Yeah, for like a season, I expected to see why everyone has been revering him as like a world-class midfielder. But if you watch the first half of that game, nothing came through the midfield. Ball tu ilikuwa inapatikana Nyakea na boy anjanga Sweden Johanna. Everything was going through the sides, nothing was being played through the middle. Na hiyo ilifanya hata striker wetu anaitwa nani? For the guy from Algeria, Masoud. He was having a really hard time getting into the game because unapata ana hiyo link na the guys who are playing in the midfield. Even our two goals, unapata tu ball inarusha wing, tuna soak in the pressure, counter-attacking football. And if we want to play counter-attacking football, well, I guess the results were good. It worked. But to watch, it's really hard to watch because Zambia had all the possession. They created the most chances. Ni kufunga tu ndo ile walemea.
Do you feel like we gave them like too much respect?
Kenya has always been giving teams too much respect because we haven't really had the players who can take the game to the opponent over the past few years. So when we had the coach, Minya tried out different things, and in that way, Team Ika succeed. We were playing players, let's say, who didn't necessarily play under the previous regime kama kina Omolo alikuwa na bench mbaya, but under Minya's team he played more. He's one of those flair players when you expect up when you step over, he does something creative, takes risks. But saizi when we look at our team, even the setup itself, it's more of a Jose Mourinho-esque team. Tukipata chance, we have to be clinical. One chance, one goal, and see off the result of the game.
By the way, how like unaonaje vijana waliduaje? How did they fare without Victor Wanyama, Micheal Olunga?
Okay, so we have to look at individual performances. And when you look at individual performances, I think most players walicheza their part. But as a team, I think they fell short kidogo because maybe ile understanding yenye umekuwa nao na Wanyama ama na Olunga. Amjazoea kucheza pamoja. So this is a new team, by the way. Most of the players who played in that team haven't played together for a long time. So I think cohesion it'll look to improve, and against Zambia, who are a much more superior team, if we got a result from the game, I think as much as I hate saying this, Kenya, we are going into the right direction. Despite
you hate saying this.
Despite I hate saying this because team yetu venye Harambee inacheza, it's not the way football is going in the world right now. Tunacheza ball ya kitambo kidogo, and for us to improve on the quality of our players, the national team must set an example of how players will look to adapt in the modern era. Ball mcheza na 1970 ball inachezeka size hiyo msata ball unajua.
Of course ball imechange sana.
Hata Arsene Wenger ni alisema the other day when he did a press release, alisema the game is changing. The game increase na pace, increase with the technical ability, tactics may improve. And that's why you see even players like Amakina Ozil wanna struggle to adapt because certain key roles zilikuwa glorified back in the day as a number 10. Sikiza kuna hata number 10 Aziko, so the game is change.
Is increasingly what do you call this? Increase tactical more than anything.
Yeah. So before we used to rely on players having the natural ability to taking the game on by the scruff of the necks, and producing those moments of magic. But now it's more of a team effort. How is the team by the 11 players gonna perform together, not individually? So. So let's see where things are going with our national team. Our league is also resuming.
Our league is also resuming, I think, towards the end of November, but we'll get to that in a few. Still on the Harambee Stars match, I think we were lucky to get that win because Clark Odor made his debut, by the way. The boy from Barnsley. Okay. I could clear the ball off the line.
Off the line, yeah?
Off the line, in course, yeah.
Last ditch tackle. Like Nipoa Pia, we are trying to bring in some of these players who work on Kenyan roots who are playing abroad.
Well, I've seen there's another one now, Anacheza Mines 05, and it was Mwene something. Is a right back.
We have so many players who played out there. Ni ile tu kupata hiyo opportunity ya kuitwa ni ngumu, haikuzangi rahisi.
Kweli.
Even me, I played abroad. Nilikuwa sema maybe if I make the move abroad, I'll have better exposure. Buda, unangoja hivi si vyako, huoni kitu. But it's good that we are encouraging these players who are coming from a more developed league to come and showcase what they can bring into the team. But I insist, there's also so many other quality players that we have in Kenya who haven't been tapped. So
yeah, true. So Nakama, like right now, they want to bring back Origi. Arnold Origi. He played for the national team, I think, the last time, like 3-4 years ago. Yeah, if not 5.
Yeah, Origi. I don't see why Mseni alicheza AFCON ya 204. Alikuwa tu tena
Origi alienda 204 kweli? I don't think.
Sina kinaonyesho. Sasa hiyo ile team ili succeed ile team ili succeed kina
I think from 205 to 6 up.
205 to 6. Yeah, the guy has been in the national team for a long time. Amecheza mpaka na kina Obafemi Martins, akumbuka ile de Nigeria walika mingi, Besteto kanyaga nyoka.
But hiyo game ilikuwa na stories more ball, sema kulikuwa na match fixing, a match ya 2009.
Ndio apige miss. Allegedly msende kutususia si hatuna pesa bana. So all this is allegedly kulikuwa na story ya match fixing, lakini hii story ya match fixing haijaanza jana,
but it's something in the public domain. Not as you going to say allegedly, it is there.
Na allegedly kulikuwa na pesa kwenda kotini,
na kulikuwa na a couple of players wenye walikuwa mentioned.
Oh really?
Yes, na kuna mwingine mpaka alikuwa sijui aliget 5-year ban ama
unless walikuwa banned.
Alikuwa Madhare juzi tu.
Mgani wao?
Anaitwa Wise.
We say
anaitwa Wise.
Ule mrefu hivi.
Defender.
Huyo. Wise mpaka nimecheza na Wise tukiwa Madhare.
Huyo sasa. I think mpaka have quit ball.
Aliacha ball. Na alikuwa mkali
sana. Defender
alikuwa mkali. So just shida Kenya hizi timu hazina do. So mseme tu Betking tu fulani kama kwambia wewe fanyaje? Mimi nakupiga mita 2. Si ndio? Mimi nimekelea bet GG ama whatever returns ni kama 7 million. For example, roughly tuseme tu it's a crazy numbers. Mwambie deal kiiva wewe ukijipiga on goal ama ukanyageoka game iishe 2-2. Nimebonga na kapiwa hii team wafanya aje kupiga so 5 na au so 5. Nani atakataa 500,000 na sema timu yenu hata I battle relegation unalegeza buda boli na kujanga tu hivi unasema jua lilicho acha kitu inaingia huko ndani.
Sikuona kitu
So it's easy to influence players, especially in a competitive league where they don't necessarily get paid a decent wage or they have nothing to lose if wakishikwa na hizi mangori. So inakuwa too hard. Sasa kuna wale players wa Homeboys, sijui timu gani
actually walisema ilikuwa coach and a couple of players. What was the name? Coach Nkanta. Mpaka kapotea.
Ule mwenye ni alideding ama
sio? No, hakudedi.
Nkanta ni ule msembigi hivi.
Mkumbuka? But that aside,
sasa alikuwa coach wa All Stars kidogo.
Hapana.
Could I actually come?
No.
For like a week?
No.
See huyo?
There's someone else.
Tabongea stories kwingine.
We'll get to that story siku nyingine. So Olunga is on 21 goals in the J1 League. Alifunga timu ya Iniesta.
Aliwafunga
I think ilikuwa
Bryce.
Aliwafunga bado first leg.
Umse kwa nini ameshikisha joko kwa
Mapowers mzee.
Anakula sushi mbaya. Hiyo sushi inampeleka fit.
Mapowers.
The guy has been doing well. He has proven me wrong. Mimi nilikuwa na huge doubts about like how he'll go and perform in a much better league than the Swedish league. If you ask me, I think the J1 league is a much more tactical league. Na lazima kwetu msemkali.
Also very technical because unajua Japanese. Yeah.
So what I'm saying, he's doing well. 21 goals in 21 games.
21 games.
21 games. Yeah.
Hey.
21 goals in 21
I think they're
games.
in the second leg right now.
21 goals in 21 games. So I'm not sure if it's like all competitions in Izima Cup games, but he has 21 goals in 21 matches played. And that's actually a very superior statistics. Sindikasikia teams za Turkey zinamwangalia.
Kuna teams za Turkey zimekuwa interested.
Galatasaray na Besiktas.
Also clubs in Italy.
Okay.
Possibly even Spain. Naweza rudi huko pia.
Spain no mabuda. Spain silimchachia. Spain najua Spain.
Alikuwa Girona but he's doing well. Why not go back if watapata
Girona kwanza siku walishuka.
Girona walishuka na walikuwa wametry to get back into the La Liga.
Maybe next season.
Walitolewa playoffs, walifungwa playoffs.
But Spain wajua saa zingine si lazima. Spain kuna hii pia ni kama hizi South American leagues zinakuanga na umta kama wewe Spanish. Now Spanish people, don't get me wrong, Spanish people are the most prideful people I've ever met. Yani wako na kiburi. Sijui nakuanga nini. Even in the league, I swear to God, that's why you never see many foreign players choosing to go play in the Spanish league, because yes, people say it's hard to get in because of the quality of players around, yes, but also clubs like easy club kama za huko Real Sociedad, Atletico Bilbao, Espanyol, Basque teams especially, zina choose only kusource players who come from that area. Wajua hakuna player anachezea Atletico Bilbao kama yesi Basque ama kona Basque heritage. Ni kama kama wewe si Mkikuyu hauwezi chezea hii team. Ama kama mzazi wako mmoja sio Mkikuyu ama mamako mzazi mmoja sio Mkikuyu, you cannot play for the Basque for Atletico Bilbao because it's a Basque team. And all through and through all those years. No. So nasemaje, despite hizi vitu zote zenye zina happen in Spanish football, I think for Olunga enda tu mali tu utacheza ball bila pressure. Enda league kama Serie A ama hizi Belgian Pro League, they have money. Because that like Genk, for example, they play in the Champions League.
Wanacheza Champions League every season. Champions League football every season.
Eredivisie, aende timu kama PSV, timu outapambana sana in the league, and itakupatia platform ya kujishowcase on a bigger stage. So I personally think that if he's wise, yes, leave Japan in the next few years, because pia anakuwa mso. I think he's turning 28 in next year. So
I don't know.
Well, yes, he born 93, I think. So he's turning age. He's coming to age, and I think he's hitting he's like prime size. Make a move back to Europe, baba, and ukule pesa vizuri kidogo MLS
kabisa.
Na history na shata.
So the KPL fixtures have been released today. Is to record this podcast. And nimeona Gor Mahia's first 5 fixtures, man. Wanataka aje na hiyo team mzee. Wanataka kuomaliza.
Wanapigwa vita.
One of the first 5 fixtures they have actually they are opening the season with Tusker, then kuna Mathare,
Yep.
Then who else is there? Sofapaka, Bidco. Bidco have recruited well actually.
Bidco sinasikia team ilipandisha Bidco. Like 90% of the team wamekuwa nini?
Walikuwa released young players wakaenda, like wamebakisha sijui, someone was telling me they have only 5 players from last season ndo wamebaki.
5 players
apparently. 5 players.
Wow. So they had to do like a proper reshuffle.
Yeah, they brought in Waruru, they brought in
Waruru ule legend one.
Yeah, Steven Waruru.
Ulinzi.
Then kuna another player from Chamberlain na Saudi nake player mkali sana.
Okay.
He's a midfielder na kuna a couple of other names nimesahau. But it's good business if you ask me. Wame recruit well. Yesterday they signed a player from Moranga Seal, nasikia ni player mkali sana.
Okay.
And to Gathu something kitu kama hiyo.
Okay.
So the Premier League inaitwa the Betking Kenyan Premier League.
Yeah.
Jina ni mrefu bwana.
Betking Premier League. Yeah, like your sponsorship itasaidia ligi yetu because ligi yetu imekuwa struggle.
We struggle man sometime. So it's start times will be producing the league.
Yep.
Under they come in as the new TV sponsors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the deal is 7.7 million for 7 years.
For 7 years, yeah. Start times.
7.7 million US dollars.
Lakini mama sasa nikuulize, wewe unajua nani akona start times?
Mimi sijui mtu.
Jirani wako hata mgani ushaanzisha start times kwake.
But good thing though, the matches will be aired on free to air channels kama KBC.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I'm not sure about ni kama is it free to air channels what air all the matches?
Where?
Ama what will happen?
DSTV sure. Before awakonga wana air all the matches obviously. It's impossible because of the
gonna air at least from 2 different venues.
Yeah.
2 different venues, that is
playing 2 matches at that
2
venue.
days. Yeah. 2 days. Yeah. 2 days. So 2 matches on the same venue.
Yeah.
Say Saturday, then Sunday, maybe in another venue.
Yeah, so like at least 4 or 5 matches in a weekend.
Yeah.
So what would happen was how far we've come from DSTV and a regional power, media house.
Continental actually,
yeah. To having to settle for like, I don't say mediocre, but for a lesser sized corporation to air our games to channels which no one even watches. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a big money for the Premier League. I think $7 million for 7 years. That's money that will be very helpful.
Well, SuperSport signed a deal with the Ethiopian Premier League. It was for,
and I'm happy for them actually. Those guys love their football and hawataki mchezo.
Wanaenda study.
Watu wanaenda grao.
Wanaenda study. That's why the deal ina make sense, and it's the second most expensive after the DSTV Premier League. That's what they're calling PSL, the PSL these days.
Oh really?
Yeah, the DSTV Premier League. The leading SuperSport. So now it's 3. They have the Zambian Premier League, DSTV Premier League, and the Ethiopian Premier League.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Nidopoa sana.
Well, Ethiopia,
it's good for their league because they have numbers. If you have numbers, good things na kuja.
Population pia yao iko juu. I think they're close to 80 million people in the country. Yeah, but there is a lot that goes into a deal like that. Of course, teams labdas go willing could take less cash because their league maybe it's not well renowned, so hopefully it's a good for.
Actually, there's a lot of money injected into that league. A lot of money.
Yeah, now obviously
more than what Zambia is getting.
Really?
Yeah. I can't get the figures really, but to try to find out.
Well, hopefully, yeah. So of course now such deals attract better quality players into the league. So I'm sure there will be a lot of players from other struggling nations who would want to go and maybe try their luck in the Ethiopian Premier League.
Yeah, anyway, I'm excited now that the Kenyan Premier League is coming back. That is towards the end of November, around the 20th and 21st.
Yeah.
Tutakuwa na our first fixtures.
Who do you have winning the Premier League this year?
Gor Mahia. Actually mpaka watu wengine wanasema ati Gor wamepata fixtures ngumu hivyo the first 5 matches. Ati waongezewe hata FC. Waongezewe hata FC. Wamalizana nao mapema.
Unaona AFC kama what a struggle this season? I
don't think so. I think what put up a good challenge.
Okay.
But no kimaliza maybe top 4. Number 2 no. Okay. Number 3 I don't think so.
So who's your top 4?
Who's my top 4? Well, Gor, Sofapaka. Yeah, Gor, Sofapaka, and Tusker.
And Tusker.
Yeah. Then FC Leopards.
I have Tusker winning the Premier League, but that's a story for another day.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel.
Hit the subscribe button.
Follow us on
share.
Facebook.
Too much like you.
Podcast Ya Dimba. Till next time.
See you guys.